We got a little bit of free time on our hands. Thought it'd be fun for us to do a live stream for the Noel ComiX YouTube channel. I was gonna try to start around 10:30, 10:45, and every once in a while I try to mess around with the Prism app to see if I can get that to work again, just because it had a lot of cool features, like we could have the chat like hard on the screen kind of thing, and it just will not sync up to YouTube anymore. I just figured, maybe it's been a while, maybe they updated it, but alas, no. We are actually streaming from a new phone because the old phone that had a little bit of a unfortunate situation. What ended up happening was, you might remember, we streamed on Friday. Hey, Kame the Demon Sword Murasame. Well, welcome, Akame. So, we're in a situation where we streamed on Friday, and then I'm like, you know what, Saturday, I'm just gonna do some content. I'm gonna watch some anime and just like chill. And I was doing some drawing videos, and the Samsung phone. I did like the first video was like Hulk Hogan with hair from Halloween Havoc '96. So that went well. I uploaded it, and then I was like, I'm gonna do another video with Madonna and Sonic. And I did the first video. I did like a take, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna like try that one more time. And I went to go like kind of angle the selfie stick, and the phone just like planted face first. And Leo, how the heck are you, man? I was in a Roblox War of the French and Germans. Nice, man. Nice. Well, the French, they either win or lose. When it was Napoleon, they usually won. After Napoleon, they usually lost. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm actually rocking my. Hey, Diego, man. How the hell are you, man? My brother from another mother. I have been awesome, and it is great to see you here. I'm wearing my Cortland colors today, because those of you who don't know, Cortland College, SUNY Cortland, are one half of a very big football rivalry with the Ithaca College Bombers called the Cortica Jug. Now, I am not like really into the whole Cortica thing. It's basically a large excuse for college students in Cortland to just get completely drunk off their ass. Um, but there is actually some like legitimate feel good football and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I graduated from Cortland State. I was always the studious academic. I never like got blackout blitzed or anything like that. Now, I mean, I'm not judging people. I'm just talking about my personal experience. I was a little bit of a late bloomer, and I'm happy I did things the way that I did them. But long story short, Cortland won the Cortica Jug today by a single point by batting down a potential game-winning field goal for the Ithaca Bombers. So, it's definitely a feel-good time to be a Cortland State person right here. Rogue Drums, how the heck are you, man? Hope all is well. We are streaming tonight, and I actually wanted to stream last night, but I fell asleep on the couch. It's hard for me to stream on Fridays, dude. Like, I try, and then I lay on the couch with Santino, and but next thing I know, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. Like I'm so beat from school. Um, but yeah, here on Saturday, I actually just got back from a teacher's birthday party. So yeah, so I'm fairly busy day for me, but that won't stop us from having some awesome live stream time. I've been trying to upload some other content to the channel, some drawing videos. I got a video of me sparring at the gym just because I thought that might be a cool thing to throw up. Miss Niver. I think Miss Niver, was she like 29? So yeah, it's her birthday tomorrow, actually. So some of the teachers got together and threw her a surprise party because, yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Tell her I said hi. We'll do Leo. Nice, man. Uh, Small world. Wait, what's so small about this world? Rogue drums. I mean, it was mainly a party for. You were across my home. Okay. All right, good deal. I remember my wife was saying when I was saying like where the house was, and she's like, I think that's by where Dakota lives, and I was like, oh, okay. I just never put like two and two together. So yeah. So if you saw a bunch of cars like across from your house, one of those cars was me. So I mean, it was really more of like a younger teacher thing. Katie, the one that lives in, yeah, Katie and I go to church together. Like yeah, yeah. Cool, man. That's awesome. Yeah, they're good people. So and we go to church together. So go and pray for the souls of you know um, New Orleans Saints fans. I don't know. Anyway, I am going to, before we dive into some gaming. I don't know. I'm thinking we might play some like Sega Genesis or some Neo Geo or who knows what. I don't know what we're gonna do. There was like six cars. We were saying, here comes another person. Yes. Um, yeah, it was really fun. Well, we were like trying to say that. So like it's supposed to be a surprise, and then like 'cause it was basically like the younger teachers were just kind of like getting together and just I don't know, and they were like, well, the amount of cars is going to give it away. And I was like, no. I mean, we can just joke that one of the neighbors had a medical emergency or something. I was just being like funny. I wasn't like being serious. You actually think I saw my car? Well, it does have a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure bumper sticker on the back of it, so it's a distinct possibility. Actually, Leo's talking about wrestling right now, and AEW Full Gear is either just wrapped up or I don't know what. Here's my prediction. I'm like I don't get paid until Monday, so I didn't have the money to order Full Gear. Here's my prediction though, and I hope this happened, right? Now, I don't want Kenny Omega to lose the heavyweight title. Kenny Omega is my favorite professional wrestler that is like active of this current generation. Hulk Hogan's my all-time favorite professional wrestler. Sting is my favorite professional wrestler who's active, and but he's like like Sting's doing like half-time, part-time. Um, but Kenny Omega, he's the man. I've modeled my beard on Kenny Omega. Yeah, Kenny Omega is awesome. Anywho, um, storytelling wise, if I was writing this thing, and this is my prediction for tonight, Kenny Omega will lose to Hangman Adam Page. Okay. Hangman Adam Page hangs out with the Dark Order. Okay. Now, Dark Order, Brody Lee, formerly known as Luke Harper, friends with Bray Wyatt. Rumor has it that Bray Wyatt, he's coming to AEW. Okay. So here's what you do. Make a cool story. Here's my prediction for Full Gear. Page wins over Omega, and then the Dark Order, like they come out to congratulate him. The lights go out. Bray Wyatt debuts. Dark Order turns on Hangman Page, and it comes out that like Bray Wyatt is the new leader of the Dark Order, and then you can have Page and Wyatt have a feud. And I don't know where that leaves Omega. Omega should probably fight some badass from New Japan. I think Okada might be coming over, so that would be like really good. I don't know. So that's my prediction for AEW Full Gear. I definitely think that you're going to go to sleep. Good night. Yes, good night, man. I don't know. Are they still partying across the street? I left early because I had to get home to wife and baby. So, yeah. So that was, all good in the hood. I had a good time, and, some of the younger teachers, and, like, yeah, now I'm back and I'm live streaming and living the dream and getting coffee. That was originally that's why I'm in the kitchen, because I'm here to get coffee. All right, yeah. All right. So Nothing like a hot cup of coffee at 11 o'clock at night. So, do. Pouring this coffee out. Can't say I'm too. I mean, I'm a Sunday school teacher. I gotta teach tomorrow. I usually show my kids. All the cars are gone. Ah, well. I guess they're not that young. So okay. So what I teach in Sunday school, I show the kids 80s sitcom Second Chance, which is about a guy who dies in 2011 and goes back through the help of St. Peter to advise his younger self, who's played by Matthew Perry, to make better life choices because he's not good enough to go to heaven or bad enough to go to hell. So he tries to convince his younger self to make like right decisions. It's like a really funny, cool, insane 80s sitcom with like religious themes. So I show the kids that, and then I show them a live acted version of the Gospel of Luke, and we just talk about stuff. So it's a very fun. We eat donuts and coffee and stuff like that. So I teach confirmation classes at St. Anthony's. So it's good stuff. Good stuff. One night I was crying because I really miss Cortland. Oh man, well we miss you too, Leo. I mean, people will take it. Well, Leo, if it's any solace, man, there are some people that are crying because they live in Cortland. So there you go, man. It all depends on your perspective. I personally, I'm very happy to be to be living where I'm at. And with the internet, I can talk to people all over the world, like my brother from another mother, Diego, on the West Side. And thanks to the YouTube channel, I can chat. I've met people from Japan and all other kinds of cool stuff. So, cheers. Actually, almost half of my audience is Japanese, which I think is fantastic. I think it's like 40%. I think 39 to 40% of my audience is from Japan, just from some of the random J-pop stuff I upload. So that is fantastic. All right. Well, what the hell are we going to play tonight? I'm thinking we're just going to play some like random games on mini consoles. I think, or maybe some Switch. Yes, right on, brother. All right. What are we going to play first? I have my pimped out at game Sega Genesis hooked up. So we might start out with that. Do. Got Columbo on in the background. And hang on a sec here. We'll walk in front here. And I think this controller here works with this Sega Genesis. Sorry if I walk in front of this again. I'm still getting my let me itch my beard here. I'm still getting my Commodore 64 1084S repaired. So that spot now is being occupied by cool Dragon Ball and Sonic statues right here. So yeah, good stuff. But once that monitor comes back, hopefully it will have RGB capabilities and all will be right with the world. Now I believe this is hooked into the PS4 spot here. And we're going to go to, I think it's the last one here. Yeah, here we go. It's such a good console here. Everyone like craps on the at-game stuff, but its last Sega one they did is like really good. And I have like a easy version of Phantasy Star 3 in here. Maybe a cool thing to play. Mario and Sonic 1, Sonic 2 The Lost Levels, Sailor Moon. Why don't we start out, let's play some Sonic Lost Worlds here. Gotta go to bed. Leo, thank you for stopping by, man. Hope you enjoy the South. Have some bacon for breakfast within reason. and enjoy the hospitality and the red dirt. $19.65. 9, 17, and start. I also want to start out in Genocide City. Yeah, let's do it. Man. Okay, so if you don't know, darn it, this game is basically like all the levels that were like made for Sonic 2 that got put on the cutting room floor. Like fans have like attempted to just recreate them and put them in this very cool game. Which, by the way, I would think would be really cool to have on a cartridge, but I've got it digitally thanks to our friend Retro Zoltan, who pimped out my At Game Sega Genesis with one rockin' SD card. Actually, there's something called like Box Arcade that Mad Little Pixel. This guy who's got a YouTube channel and reviews just like random technology. He, you know, like he was reviewing it, and it's like a MAME box apparently, and it looks really good. Because it's basically like an emulation box, which I think would be awesome because I, have no real way to play MAME, so. Oh, I should have been paying attention to try to get in that. Looking at the chat and watching Columbo. This is like kind of a weird Columbo, like some Ann Landers girl gets killed by her, like, I don't know, weird boyfriend. And then he tries to, like, seduce her, like, portly, angry sister. And, Columbo nails him, so. Basically because he didn't know how to, like, put on the victim's underwear after he killed her. It was, like, the whole thing, so. They just had a really good Columbo where, like, the Union General from North and South was, like, an evil murdering dentist. Incidentally, if you haven't seen North and South, it's, like, legitimately the best Civil War fiction I've ever seen. It does a really good job of showing the perspective of the North and South. Hence the name North and South. Damn it. It does a better job than some modern historiography of showing both perspectives. Because now the historiography is very anti-Southern. It's just like, it just doesn't care about the Southern perspective. It just, it's just, I don't know. They view the South as a bastion of white male capitalist hegemony that must, be unsympathetically viewed, don't get me wrong, like, slavery's, like, freaking horrible, like, that, that should be wholeheartedly condemned, but there were other things about the South and, that the South would like to discuss in the narrative, and it's just kind of it's all about slavery, shut up, it's all about slavery, you're the bad guy. That tends to be the gist of a lot of the historiography about the South. And North and South did a really good job of showing, I think, the perspective of the damn it, the Union perspective, the Southern perspective, the black-white perspective. I don't know. Everyone kind of had their voice heard, and it was sympathetically portrayed. With both, and it also showed the bad too. So I don't know. I like North and South. And it was a cool 80s soap opera at the same time. Kirstie Alley played a violent abolitionist who married a black guy. And Patrick Swayze was the benevolent Confederate. It was cool stuff, man. There's a really good scene where Patrick Swayze like comes back, like there's kind of a respite in the fighting, and all the slaves that like he thought were his friends were all like leaving. He's like, "Why are you leaving? I thought we were friends." They're like, "No, we just like acted like we were your friends because we're slaves, and now we're free. So goodbye." like, oh, yeah. So yeah, it was really good, and it was cool too. You got. I mean, I don't know. I thought it treated everyone with respect and sympathy and criticism at the same time. So I liked it a lot. North and South. I show my students that. Plus, I love the '80s. So, and it was just a really cool. It was just a cool '80s soap opera, but set in the Civil War. And yeah. Anyway, so the guy who played the cool Union general was this evil dentist who Columbo was basically able to nail because he was able to trick the guy into thinking that the tooth that he messed with had would turn blue because of some chemical reaction, and it was just the whole thing. So, dude, what the freak am I supposed to do here? The thing with some of these fan-made Sonic games is they really don't flow as smoothly as other Sonic games. There's a lot of gotcha stuff here, and by gotcha I don't mean pay-to-win anime games. I mean eat weird traps like that one right there. Stuff that's just designed to screw you over. The mark of a good game is to have challenges and traps, but maintain flow. And as much as I like this game, it doesn't really do that. There's a lot of things that break the flow. Dude. Come on, man. That is such nonsense. Arrow, how the hell are you, man? Glad to see you tonight. I'm playing some Sonic 2 The Lost levels here. Badly, I might add. Alright. Start this with some Dust Hill Zone here. Arrow, hopefully everything is good in, New Jersey. Stuff is going well in Cortland. We get a lot of people from the Long Island area and from the New Jersey area and Cortland because of our college. And our college won their big football game today. SUNY Cortland. They won the Cortica Jug by a point. So I'm actually pleasantly surprised by the lack of rioting in town. I mean, there was legitimately one year where they had to call in police from other cities because the celebrations got so out of hand. The game has normally actually been held in New York City, but I think because of COVID, it got held in Cortland this year. But I think next year it's going to Yankee Stadium. It's yeah, go ahead and try to go go. You can go deal with the NYPD. They're more equipped dealing with insane bullshit than Although I don't know, upstate New York's got its share of insane bullshit. Oh, dude. I am so freaking... Dude, this game is, like, not... I love the idea of this game, but it's got so many, like, momentum-breaking things. It goes, like, completely against the whole point of Sonic. Sonic is supposed to be about, like, momentum and movement and reaction. Not like, here's some trap that blocks your forward movement. Here's some trap that blocks your forward movement. Like, the level design in these games is just like, I don't know, how difficult can I be? As opposed to how can I don't know, create a experience that is both engaging and challenging. It's interesting. If you ever play the cell phone version of Sonic 2, it actually has the Mystic Palace level in it, which is actually pretty cool. I am very curious how Full Gear has ended. I'm assuming it's over now. I hope my prediction came true. It was supposed to be out last week. Then it got delayed by last Friday. Now it's been delayed indefinitely. Stages are full of cheap tricks. I've been waiting for a private server on an MMO. I played a lot as ID to open up again. Interesting. What MMO is that? Funny, remember hearing about there being, well, I'd say I've only heard about it now, but I've heard that there was tension between Sega of America and Sega of Japan during the development of Sonic 2 and 3 due to cultural differences. And I don't know. I've never heard anyone actually elaborate on that, but I don't know. Could be interesting to look into. Elseworld, it's not a good game, but I had fun with the PvP mechanics. Okay. I've never played an MMORPG because I'm afraid I'm only gonna get like too into it and then like won't be able to focus on other things I enjoy. Like when I get into a story-driven RPG, I get very like focused on it. I'm very much like that. Like when I get stuck on a task, like I'm not like get obsessed about it, but that's like I'm very focused on it. You know what I'm saying? To the point where other stuff doesn't get focused on as much. And in MMORPGs, it just seems like that process is like ongoing, and I want to have an end in sight. You know, I want to like know what the goal I'm working toward is. You know, like it's. I mean, I look at RPGs a lot like a book, you know, or a movie. It's have a beginning, middle, and end, and so I'm not like saying MMO isn't like good. I'm just saying that I'm just not inclined to really. I don't know. I'm both hesitant and to get into it just for social reasons, and then also in terms of like gameplay preferences. It's not that I'm against it, but I'm just not that inclined because it just doesn't seem as interesting. So as just like a good story based, more linear RPG, but whatever, it's all good. One of the early video game things I did on the channel that got some traction was a very young Santino and myself reviewing the At Games HD Sega Genesis, comparing it to the Super Nintendo Mini, and now we've got the final model of the HD At Games Sega Genesis, and I gotta tell you, it is very good, especially with an SD card. And I almost want to get uh, another PlayStation Mini because of the emulation capacity that it has. Um, to load your own PlayStation games on it, and other stuff. Although I mainly just use mine for random PlayStation games because kind of like my minis to play the games that they're supposed to play. But I do have a MAME emulator on it that it works kind of eh. We did play it on the stream. Played some Street Fighter the movie, the game arcade version. Dude, what the hell? We I have beaten this game, but not in order, just by using the level select. I beat the last act of Cyber City. Lost time. That'll do it. Man, I love Sonic. There's big, vibrant sprites and pop art backgrounds. In my case, I cared very little for the RPG aspects of that game. It was solely a PvP aspect that I focused on and wanted to experience that same thrill from when I was a kid. Played a lot of the beta test, but that ended, so I can't really get my fill of that until the servers open up. By PvP, do you mean player versus player? Da da da. Bare knuckle. Let's check out WrestleMania, the arcade game. I really want to get the port of this for the 32X. It's gonna be Bret Hart. He's always my favorite of the new generation. Let's go for the big belt. Ooh, Yokozuna and Lex Luger are putting their differences aside. Oh, Yokozuna's down. Or is he? No. Man! Ah, the American hero Lex Luger. Ah, salt in the eyes. That's what Hulk countered at WrestleMania 9 with. Well, that certainly didn't go well. Let's beat Brett again. Hey, International Channel! I have been streaming for 37 minutes. I streamed like right before 11 o'clock. I wanted to stream earlier. Every once in a while, like, I get this idea that I want to try to see if Prism will work again, and it never does. I think those days are gone, sadly. It just won't sync up to YouTube. Bret Hart. I'm trying to teach Scott Hall what for. Teach him to make fun of my Sgt. Pepper jacket. It'd be really nice if the Sega version, I mean it doesn't, but it'd be cool if it had like the arcade endings. Since, you know, the Genesis was tended to be noted for having, you know, the arcade bells and whistles on things. Particularly Mortal Kombat 1. It plays smoothly. Come on. Kicked out. Darn it! I'm assuming you'll be watching the AEW pay-per-view. The only reason I'm not is because I didn't get paid this week. I get paid on Monday. So I didn't really want to get the pay-per-view because I'm a little short on cash. But I really did want to get the pay-per-view. I've also got to try to save money for Christmas presents because I only get paid, I think, twice in December. So I don't know. I really didn't want to get it. but I just didn't want to spend all the pay-per-view money on it. And then you weren't here for this. One of my coworkers was having a birthday party, so I went to that, and so all those things add to me not getting the AEW pay-per-view tonight. But if you saw my post, my prediction is Bray Wyatt will be the leader of the Dark Order, and they will turn on Hangman Adam Page. I don't know if that's happened or not, but I think it would be cool if it did. I just remember being in elementary school and watching Jonathan Taylor Thomas do like commercials for WrestleMania 10, talking about how excited he was to see Lex Luger, the All-American Hero, and like Pamela Anderson was like Shawn Michaels' valet. Like Bam Bam Bigelow beat Lawrence Taylor. No, Lawrence Taylor beat Bam Bam Bigelow. I'm sorry. I thought you'd also stream on Wednesday or Thursday because I did, dude. I was just too tired, man. I wanted to do it. I really did. Both day, like Wednesday and Friday, I was just tired, man. Like, see, the problem is like Wednesday I was working. And Friday I was working, and it's just when I get back from work, like, a lot of the time I'm just so tired and I don't even realize it. Like, Santino's the same way. Like, he'll come back from school and he'll just fall asleep in the car, you know? Like, I'll just sit on the couch at, you know, if it's like 10 o'clock, sometimes I'll start falling asleep, you know? Like, so, you know, around 3, man. No. Gosh darn it. This game plays a lot like WWF in your house. Probably because it's made by Sculptured Software. It's Ye Fox. Oh, cool WWF games, yes. I had a rough day at work myself. I am sorry about that. Whoa. Maybe we should stop being Bret Hart and be the bad guy. No, I don't know. Let's still be Bret Hart. I thought it was fun how like each character had their own custom logo. Will you please go down, fat Japanese man? Actually, Yokozuna is actually Samoan. He's a morbidly obese Samoan. So, Arrow, are you, not Arrow, International Channel, are you done with work for the day? Or are you on your lunch? You know, sometimes you do the late shift at the park you work at. There we go. You're still at work? I gotta watch the dark side of the ring about the steroid trial. There's some things I really don't like Dave Meltzer about, but his coverage of the steroid trial I find very interesting. Same thing with his coverage of the Montreal Screwjob. I think there's things about Dave Meltzer where he's very, 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 very subjective. I think he's got his own tastes in wrestling and tries to will those as a standard. And I do think that he hears things from mid-card informants that, reflect their frustrations and are kind of one-sided. But I do think he is a very analytical and intelligent guy who cares deeply about what he reports on, and I find his perspective interesting sometimes. And sometimes to be very, very well spoken and analyzed. And Story Trial is definitely one of those things. And I know that he was heavily interviewed on Dark Side of the Ring. I don't really understand how Ric Flair got canceled from that train ride or plane ride from hell Dark Side, because I mean, it's well known his behavior. First of all, I don't think it was exceptionally. I don't think it was cancel worthy. I mean, look, yes, did he flash some stewardess? I'm sure he did. Does that make him make it so that he should be ostracized? I don't think so. I mean, it's not good, but I mean, I don't know. It's nothing that people just didn't know about Ric Flair. It's fine. I mean, it's what's the worst thing that happened from that situation? The stewardess was kind of creeped out by a 60-year-old man in a woman's bathrobe, flashing her in the coffee bar of the airplane or whatever. It's okay. That doesn't mean that Ric Flair should be ostracized from professional wrestling. Should it be said oh, that's not a really cool thing to do? Yes. Should it be you're evil and go away? No, not at all. Hey, yo. Oh, you're home now. Been a while since you streamed on Saturday. Yes, this is Saturday Noel Live. Why do I keep fighting Lex Luger? I just remember Lex Luger on that TNA commercial from 2003 with Hulk Hogan, where it's and the will to win, and Sting's on there. He's don't ever try to one up the Stinger, and it shows Lex Luger flexing, and then Jeff Jarrett's I will not be ignored. It's TNA Wrestling live on pay-per-view, and then it's got this awesome thing of Hulk Hogan in front of these red clouds wearing his red and yellow bow. He's TNA, are you ready for the power of Hulkamania? And I just thought that was so cool. I wish Hulk and Jarrett had a match in TNA back in 03. I thought that would have been awesome. Definitely, would have been, I think, better than some of his later WWF matches, which weren't bad. I mean, but they were very, I don't know. They were cool for what they were. But, Hulk in 03, he was good, man. His match with Chono was really cool. So I would have loved to see him kind of do more of that style with someone like Jarrett, who's a little more physical. Hey, you know who I am, but you don't know why I'm here. Eric Bischoff is the architect of my childhood in many ways. But sometimes when I listen to him on his podcast, he is so full of shit. He's either stupid or lying. He's listen, man, the NWO storyline was not about the WWF invading. It was about the Diamond Stud and Vinny Vegas getting revenge on the WCW for not pushing their characters. What the hell are you talking about? Seriously, what the hell are you talking about? Like, that was never the storyline. He's like, well, that's what I was thinking at the time. It's like, I don't know how many blows to the head you sustained, but like did not come through at all. And yeah, anyway, let's see what's going on in the chat here. Yes, nothing new. It has been a while since I streamed on Saturday. Let's try being the Heartbreak Kid. So, I mean, I personally found these games to be a hell of a lot better than Warzone. Kicking it with the click. Man. Man, come on. No. Darn it. Can I like set this game to easy? It's fun, but it's also pretty hard. Well, man, bring up Ric Flair because like it's pretty obvious he was supposed to manage Andrade and AEW. You know, now he's not. And Charlotte's trying to get fired. You know? So they can be one great big Turner wrestling family. Colombo's gonna get this bad guy. Come on. Dude, no, come on. Alright, let's play someone else.
You know those birds, like the ones we disturbed when we were out with those cable guys. I didn't even arrive at Teresa's house until 7 o'clock. Those guys had already left. No, sir, you were already there before they arrived.
Let's play some WWF Raw. I haven't played that in Lord knows how long. Starring Luna Vachon.
You drop one plan and you grab another. When the cable truck leaves, you kill it with a different gun. No one ever got caught, you don't confess. And nobody would ever suspect that you killed this girl, not once, but twice. Oh my God, that's a lie. There's no way you can prove a word. I'm sorry, sir, but that's the way it happened, and I can prove every bit of it.
Nice intro. Let's do the Royal Rumble. Do do do. Do 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 do.
One possible mistake there, I'll tell you. All right? This is how we followed it.
It's the King of Hearts, Owen Hart.
Yes, I see that.
Yokozuna.
Back on our right hip.
Alright. Excellence of execution. The Undertaker. Luna Vachon. Bam Bam.
How ridiculous can you get? Well, Mr. Jennings, I guess nobody knows that.
Razor. The All-American hero Lex Luger. 1, 2, 3 Kid. 6-Pac. Doink the Clown. Big Daddy Cool. Hey, Big Daddy Cool. So we got Owen right now. So this is the sequel to Royal Rumble, one of my favorite video games on the Sega Genesis. I always like the Sega version because it had Hulk Hogan in it, my hero. Columbo's like busting this murderer because he put her underwear on backwards, and apparently women never like put their underwear on backwards or something. I don't know. Like, you didn't know that the panty label goes on the left side and not the right side. Like, all right. You're the man, Columbo. Man, Luna Vachon's Dark Side of the Ring, that was some... I don't know. She seemed like a nice lady, but a freaking psycho. Although, I mean, it made it sound like she had some serious mental illness issues, which, you know, like, all things considered. I mean, like, you know, really sounded like, you know, she trained with Moolah, and Moolah seemed like a abusive whoremaster. What the hell was that? Not that the girls that worked for her were whores, but she prostituted them. And, like, it sounded like she sexually abused them, too. In that Luna, you know, documentary, they were saying, like, she beat up some guy that, Moolah, she like sent him out. She sent this girl, sent Moolah out to this guy, you know, obviously for inappropriate things. And I guess she like beat the guy up or something. So I don't know. The fact that they never did anything with Bret Hart and Kevin Nash to a significant degree is pretty maddening in WCW. I like this game a lot, but it's pretty clear that, like, Bret Hart is, I don't know, not as big as, like, I don't know, Luna Vachon was not this big. Like, Bret Hart's practically as big as Diesel. Like, Yokozuna is, like, not even fat. I mean, I don't know. He kind of is. That's not good at all. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. There I am. Actually, forgot where I was on screen for a second. Yeah, Luna Vachon is, like, taller than Kevin Nash in this game. Well, threw Doink out of there. Oh, what? I'm out. That's lame. I get eliminated by Shawn Michaels, ironically. I heard Hogan wanted the original NWO to be Beefcake, Knobs, and Sags. I never heard that at all. I don't know who said that. I think that was my joke. Well, they are all WWF guys, so, you know. Um, interviews with basically Bischoff and Sting said that the idea was for Sting to be the third man if Hogan was not going to be the third man, which would have, I mean, it would have been cool, but it definitely would not have been the same. Yeah, it wouldn't have been the same. Sinister, how the hell are you? Well, we made it pretty far in the Rumble, but alas, to no avail. Does anyone know what happened at Full Gear? What is Bedlam? Maybe Bret Hart. Maybe it should be Owen. I'll be Bret. Nah, I'll be Owen. I'm gonna fit the Undertaker. Oh no, I'm Undertaker is my tag team partner. I would have chosen Yokozuna. One fall brouhaha. Yokozuna ate too many cheeseburgers. Yeah, seriously. I picked them because they were Hogan's favorites. Yes, they were. Well, Brutus eventually did join. But, I mean, they did a really cool angle early on where Brutus tried to join and Hogan wouldn't let him. And he was basically saying, if you think I'll do this to my best friend, just imagine what I'll do to other people. Anything less would be too civilized. Bah ha ha ha. And he did his, like, evil maniacal laugh, you know. Okay, so Bedlam is apparently Tornado Tag, which is pretty cool. You know, if Owen was allowed to go to WCW, not only would he still be alive, I think WCW would still be in business because they would have easily had a good storyline for Bret Hart. You know, the big problem with like WCW is they didn't have a storyline for Bret Hart because I think what's happening to WWE now is what's happening to WCW. I think they're not focused on creative because they are dealing with a bunch of like backstage not backstage, managerial stuff, right? So there's a lot of rumors going around that they're looking to sell and they're trying to consolidate all the stuff with like, the network and I don't know. So what I always, when I hear Bischoff talk, about like the 98, 99 period, he was always like, I wasn't paying attention to creative. I was just worried about what's going on with Time Warner and them slashing my budgets and me just dealing with all that. So, okay. So, because of that, I think the creative suffered. Then, once the creative suffered, the wrestlers start getting mad. Once the wrestlers start getting mad, they start getting hard to manage, and then you end up having a lot of crazy stuff to deal with. And if you can't manage it, then everything compounds itself. It seems like what happened to Bischoff. Anyway, I think that's one of the reasons why WWF's product is so insufferable. It's like I think Vince McMahon is just like focused on a lot of stuff that might not be story oriented, but then he also wants to micromanage things, and I think that might be why he's so all over the place. This is pure speculation. I have no evidence of anything that I'm saying other than just like what I observe. So, can I get back in the ring, please? Where am I? Dude, I don't... There I am. Okay. Did Undertaker get counted out? No, there it is. What is up with all the crazy moves in this game? Well, we won. Wait, what? Why is the match still going on? What are the rules here? Why is the Undertaker still in this match? Can I just like get back in here, please? Dude! Oh, I forgot. I'm Owen. I was so out of it that I thought Razor Ramon was... I thought it was Razor Ramon. Because I was Razor Ramon in other games. But I'm Owen, and that's what's going on. That's why I can't control people. That wasn't good. Sharpshooter! Give up, give up, give up! Dude, hit him! Get revenge for Brett. Yeah, you can tap out to that, man. Ding dong. Did I win? I do like these graphics here. Very nice. By the way, not to steal attention, but my friend called me to let me know he got stabbed in a local park by a homeless man while walking his dog. He's all right after some stitches. Beefcake was the disciple. Yes, he was. And Sinister, that's not stealing attention. That's just you talking, and that's a pretty insane thing, man. That is pretty ridiculous. Fun fact, that's actually how Diavolo died his first death in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But rather than being a homeless guy in a park, it was a homeless guy under a bridge. Well, this was fun. What to play next? Actually, speaking of JoJo, I think that's on the anime channel right now. We might as well turn it on. What do I want to play next? Wrestle War? What the hell is Wrestle War? World Champion Soccer. World Cup Italia. What is Wrestle War? Do 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 do. Well, we'll find out. 89 to 91. It's a pretty big video. There's pretty big sprites here. This is interesting. It's like very, like, it's very cool, but it's got very bizarre controls. My guy looks like Sting without face paint, wearing just like generic black stuff. Like, I guess if like Sting stole Antonio Inoki's wardrobe, that's what he would look like if he didn't wear face paint. How do I pin him? It's never good on a wrestling game when you don't know how to pin people. There it is. Come on. How do I hit this guy? Come on. Oops, sorry. No! Resume game. And unpause. Get up! Okay, so I'm dry humping this guy like the Yeti right here. Yeah, everyone wants to like crap on the Yeti. That was fantastic. Halloween Havoc 95, that was a good match with Hogan and the Giant. First of all, it was completely insane. Like, the Giant like fell off a building and then wrestled the Hulk shortly afterward. Yeah, I find that amazing. Then, like, the match with like Hogan and Giant was actually like really good, and Jimmy Hart turned on him and stuff. And then like the Yeti came out and like did that like completely like insane like reverse bear hug to Hogan, where it looked like he was getting dry humped. It was very fun. So I better have won that. What? Oh, screw this. Whatever. I'm playing a different game. Hopefully he gets better. Yes, honestly, I hate the controls of all wrestling games. I loved the controls on the N64 wrestling games and WCW versus the World. I thought those were awesome controls. Wheel of Fortune. There's a Wayne's World video game. We need to check that out. It's Friday, it's 10:30. It's time to party. I'm your excellent host, Wayne Campbell. Party on, Wayne. Party on, Garth. And for now, I think it's time for a close-up. This game is already fantastic, and I need to review it. Okay, so now we're going to present the top 10 worst video games at Noah's Arcade earlier this week. Revenge of Henry, the video game. Brick of World Goop. Adventures of Potato People. Where's Our Stuff? Toxic Timmy and the Nuclear Knob. Sputnik Bowl. We Evil. I kind of thought Sputnik was kind of cool. Not. Gord's Funtime Checkers. Supersonic the Lime Tick. Toxic Timmy 2, I'll Waste You All, Slob and Goober, And our number one worst video game of the week is Xantar and the Gelatinous Cube. It really sucked. It was pale. It was bucket. Yeah, we're just playing a game of Xantar, saving some medieval villages, and then kaboom. Is the whole game just a 16-bit version of a Wayne's World skin? Suddenly, Garth and I were pulled inside the video game world by a mysterious unknown force. Yeah, it felt really oogie too, just like the Twilight Zone. It wasn't enough to make me. It was enough to make me spew. Anyway, we digress. We are standing around inside this video game. Then suddenly, this pulsating purple appendage grabs Garth. It was creepy. There was alone in the twisted video game reality of Kramer's music store. My head was the size of a Mirth Mobile. I don't know, whatever. That's some pretty good animation on a Sega Genesis right there. Imagine what this game could have been on the Nintendo PlayStation. Did the game freeze? If it did, I'd be very disappointed. I guess this game was like too much power for the at-games emulation. And I really was looking forward to playing some Wayne's World video game. Yeah. I think it froze. Ah, well, that's lame. Saturday Night Slam Masters is good. Yes, it is. Now going to be some indie game developer that's going to make those lists. Sorry about the freeze. Hello, Roland the Rhino. Roland, how the heck are you, man? Welcome to the stream. We just tried to play some Wayne's World and it froze on us. What the hell is Vixen 357? I have no idea what this game is. Let's check this out here. I'm a little concerned, but I don't know. We'll see. Well, it's an official Sega game, so ooh, I like an anime. This already looks fantastic. This looks like cool anime cops. Robert Shane Burns. Hey, Noel, haven't seen you before. Hey, man, how the heck are you? Welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. We are playing some just random Sega Genesis games while we have Columbo and now JoJo's Bizarre Adventure playing in the background. So I've never heard of this game before, and it looks awesome. We were trying to play some Wayne's World, and we at least got through the opening scene before it froze on us. So what do we got here? Some, like, freaking cool anime shmup action right here. So this game looks like it's a Japanese ROM here. So we're in the year 2384, and all kinds of craziness is happening. And JoJo J. Giles' mom is luring the gang into her zombie hotel. Enya. Ça, dis-moi. Do do do. Wah, 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 wah. It didn't freeze. It was the entire game. You beat it. I think that might have been it. International Channel might be onto something. That legitimately just might have been the game. I wonder if there's an English translation of this game, because it looks really cool. It looks like it's some kind of a strategy RPG. Turn 1 on the player side. Okay. Yeah, let's move here. I like the music. So... Alright, I can't tell what I'm doing here. So sadly we're going to have to quit the game. Or I'm going to have to try to learn how to read Japanese, which I sadly don't know how to do. We just don't have time. VR Troopers, the video game. That could be interesting. I have on tape the raw footage of the pitch for Cybertron, the early version of VR Troopers, where Tommy Jason David Frank was the main character. And Jamie Kennedy was like the nerdy Balkan Skull type guy in it. Interesting how they opted to go for hand-drawn art as opposed to character portraits, which the Power Rangers game did. It did well. You know, they basically just took like footage from the TV show and digitized it to 16-bit graphics. And by the way, the Power Rangers Sega CD game, I think, is grossly underrated. People tend to say that game's not too good, but I really like it. Alright, so Pepsi Man and his friends are ready to fight evil. But before we do that, I am going to get some coffee. I can rewind this here. That's pretty cool. Alright, I'm going to eat more coffee. Pause this on the menu screen here. And you go see Enya ranting and raving about her evil-ass son, Jay Giles, right here. To Hull Horse, the bad guy who almost turned into a good guy. VR Troopers was based on Sentai? Yes, it was. It was a Metal Hero show, and I can't remember the original name of it, but it was based on... it might have actually been a couple of shows. They might have gotten footage from multiple shows. Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. That was a really good show, and that was very, very loyal to the Japanese material. Um, they actually did what is it? Like SSSS Gridman, the anime that combined Gridman. It was based on a bunch of Metal Heroes, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I don't remember which ones, but it wasn't bad. Like, I remember watching it back in the day, and I thought it was kind of weird. They had some sassy dog that talked, which isn't a bad thing. I'm just saying there was a sassy dog that talked in that show. His name was Jeb. He went on to be defeated in his presidential bid by Donald Trump. So there you go. So yeah, um, he was sadly reincarnated as the brother of George W. Bush. Yeah. So um, and you win some, you lose some. So when your brother's George W. Bush, sometimes people don't want to vote for you. Where's my coffee cup? I think it is over here. We're going on a field trip. It's streaming for 90 minutes. We've just streamed some random games. I have a Switch Pixel. Ooh, what we should play? So Santino was given Mario Kart for his birthday. Now, when Santino gets video games, they're kind of like collective father-son gifts. So we could play some Mario Kart on the Switch. I mean, I know we're having a lot of fun playing these Sega games, and we could continue playing that VR Troopers game, and I think we will, but it might be fun to pop in some Mario Kart and play that, because I will say the Switch Mario Kart is the best Mario Kart control-wise that I've ever played. It's very accessible, whereas some of the previous Mario Karts, definitely not bad games, but I found the controls to be a little bit less intuitive. So your red hoodie has a nice Christmas feel to it. Thank you. I actually was gonna wear. I don't know if you guys ever watch Key and Peele, but there's a fantastic skit on Key and Peele where they have a substitute teacher named Mr. Garvey who mispronounces all the kids' names. So my first year as a long-term sub, I had a kid named Aaron, and my special ed co-teacher saw that skit, and if you watch it, like, the substitute teacher calls the kid Aaron Aaron. So we all watched the skit together as a class. It was like really, really funny. And so I always called this kid Aaron, and I got a Christmas sweater of that skit where like the teacher's like pointing at him and it says, "You done messed up, Aaron." And like I literally wore that tonight to that teacher party, but I changed into my Cortland hoodie because of the Cortical win for the Red Dragons, and I just figured it would be a cozy thing to, wind down in. I'm actually considering putting up a small Christmas tree tomorrow, not the main Christmas tree, because, all right, we have like two main Christmas trees in this house. There's the blue one that I put up in the game room, and then after the Thanksgiving parade, there's also the main one that gets put up in the living room. But it just so happens that the old house, and if you've been a long-time follower of the channel, you know that I used to live around the corner. There was a little white tree, and I was just over there the other day, and I found that white tree, and I was thinking I should probably bring it over to the game room. Aaron, yes. You done messed up, Aaron. I'll wear that sweatshirt tomorrow for some kind of content. I'd run upstairs and grab it, but I don't want to wake up my wife and baby who are asleep right now. So, they're very lovable and sleeping. So, if they wake up, they'll be lovable and crying, My wife crying with rage and my baby crying with confusion. So, yeah. All right. Well, I suppose we should get back to our gaming here. Walk like an Egyptian. Stone Ocean's going to be starting pretty soon. Nothing like some JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Pluto TV. Ah, yes. Cortland, the home of Ronnie James Dio, the inspiration for the evil Dio and JoJo. Urgh. Walk like an Egyptian. Okay. What am I doing here? Oh, yeah, playing this. Let's see what kind of game this is here. Okay, so we have hipster Dennis Rodman here, and then we have this, evil businessman here, and we'll see what happens here. Okay, so this is a fighting game. That's pretty cool. It's trying to me a little bit of the Power Rangers fighting game. Dude, this game is set on easy. Why is this being so ridiculous? Dude, what the freak, man? Bro, what the hell was that? They set the game on easy, and all he did was, like, rush me into the corner and, like, constantly sweep me. Apparently, some episodes of Stone Ocean were leaked. And I guess people know what the ending song is. I don't really want to know. I just kind of be surprised. I mean, if I find out, it's not going to be the end of the world, but... Ironically, the opening to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure for Star Wars Crusaders is in fact called The End of the World. So it's literally the end of the world. Dio's stand was defeated. We're more or less in the modern day era by part 6, yes. Wanted to upload that Bengals commercial, but it won't let. What? Yeah, International Channel, you've been uploading some really cool stuff, man. So, JB apparently fights like Dalsum, I guess, with that, like, diving, foot roll or whatever. So I'm just making that my bread and butter. Alright, we won. Well, that first fight was difficult, but all's well that ends well. And now I gotta go spoil myself. Didn't know they were leaked recently. Alright, here is a creepy, creepy dog. I don't know how easy they will be to find, but I had heard they were leaked. So. I don't know if they were all leaked or just some of them. But I guess rumor has it they're doing like 12 episode chunks, I guess, once a month. Since they're doing Netflix, but they're also doing I think they're doing Netflix and is it TV Tokyo? They're doing like one of the networks of, I think it's one of the networks of TV Tokyo and Netflix are what's broadcasting Stone Ocean. Dude, come on. Well, that wasn't good. It was defeated by the Decimator. Seems like the first fight always seems to be the worst. Maybe the game like adjusts its niceness to you the more you lose. All right. Well, let's we're just gonna break here. But yeah, definitely a pretty decent fighter right there. And by pretty decent, I mean decent. Good deal. Let us grab some Mario Kart here. Oh, you know what's cool? So, I bought this today after my workout because the gym and the comic shop share a wall. Got a Vampire Hunter D light novel with some nice illustrations by Yoshitaka Amano. There's a cool one right here. And what else we got here, illustration wise? I gotta sit down and read. I got another one too. This is another really cool Yoshitaka Amano illustration. So yeah, I love his stuff. Very pretty, very cool. Actually, speaking of Yoshitaka Amano, I heard that Final Fantasy V got a pixel perfect release. So if you're into that kind of thing, you can check that out as well. I have not reviewed Final Fantasy X yet, and I need to review that. We're actually, I think, at 1141. Dude, I'm gonna be at 1200 if I'm not. I mean, I'm not. I can't review Final Fantasy 11 because I don't have it. But and I don't even think that game exists anymore. But like, I could review Final Fantasy X the way things are going, and then in a couple weeks we're into reviewing Final Fantasy 12. So and that's another game that's been a long time since I played. I mean, I just remember Final Fantasy 12, steampunk pirates and cute bunny girl and evil bad guy who used like a massive Gatling gun thing. So yeah, good deal. All right, let's go put Vampire Hunter D back here and grab some Mario Kart. I actually don't know if I can actually fit this book in this display without hurting it. Where's Mario Kart? Mario Maker, Paper Mario. Dude, what the freak, man? Is it up here? Luigi's Mansion, Sonic Heroes, Smash Brothers, Toad's World, Bravely Default, Mario Maker, Paper Mario, Mario World, Mario Party, Trials of Mana. That's a Fire Emblem game. Dude, where is Mario Kart? SNK Heroines. This is bizarre. Sonic and Mario at the Olympics. I don't know where Mario Kart is. That's not normal, dude. I just had it. I don't know. Santino's not going to be happy about that. Unless he, like, unless he took it and went somewhere with it. Well, I don't know. There it is. Alright, I found it. It was hiding back there. Do. Okay. You might have more subscribers than Final Fantasy. Yes. Why not do... Ooh, hey, man. Good idea. Dragon Quest 11. That is a good idea, man. And I haven't liked Dragon Quest 11. I need to beat that. Good. Of course, now I'm probably not going to beat it in time. But, yeah, Dragon Quest 11. That's a good idea, man. What other games with 11 have I beaten? Maybe tomorrow I'll review Final Fantasy 12. Or that A not 12. First, we're getting late. Maybe tomorrow I'll review Final Fantasy 10, and I'll wear that Aaron sweater, and then maybe can try to think of something with 11 in it. I just haven't beaten Dragon Quest 11, but that's a really good idea. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Alright. Mario Kart it is. Now, where's my Switch controller? Right here. Now, where's my remote control? Right here. Alright. Yeah, this Evil Tonight game really is a lot of fun. I need to play more of it. Looks really cool. I think the first Fire Emblem game's remake on the DS is the 11th. Interesting. If I get that arcade box that Mad Little Pixel was talking about, I believe they do have a DS emulator on that, which means I could play the DS Chrono Trigger on a big screen. And that is, in my opinion, the best version of Chrono Trigger. Could review Tobal number 1 twice. I do like Tobal number 1, but I could do that. Alright, so here's my me. I think I'm going to be Bowser Jr. because Bowser Jr. is hilarious and adorable. I'm a big fan of him in the Mario plushie series, Crazy Mario Brothers. By the way, if you haven't watched Crazy Mario Brothers, it's quite funny. They just did an episode about the Squid Game. Alright, Junior, come on. Yeah, the thing about Crazy Mario Brothers is, I mean, he writes the show like they're all just like the stupid, hilarious roommates, you know, that are aware of their role in these Nintendo games. But it's really funny. All right, come on, Junior. We. Alright, lap numero dos. And that pedal to the metal. And that's not good. Even if we do keep the pedal to the metal, we're severely slowed down. But that's fine. It's funny, I was watching Columbo earlier tonight. It was like, I mean, to me, Columbo is absolutely timeless. But, I mean, according to Madison Avenue, it's not. But whatever. I mean, I dig all the stuff that, you know, quote unquote, old people appreciated when it comes to things like television. Um, what was I doing? Yeah, man, I can't even remember. It's getting late and my brain is getting foggy. You know what that means? International channel tapes are eminent. Get a shell that I'm gonna wing at someone. I hate those guys. Come on, I'm so close. Alright, well, third place, that's not too shabby. Obviously, first would have been better, but, you know, it is what it is. Couldn't have said it better myself. Time for the tapes. Okay. Yes, watching VHS tapes. But before we do that, let us retire to the kitchen and get a snack. Can definitely feel the tiredness creeping in. Must stay awake for the good of the live stream, guys. You know, if I go down, I mean, it's going to be hilarious, but you're going to be watching, like me on the floor for, hours on end. So, get cozy. What am I going to do for food here? Let's go on a little excursion. Well, Renee made chili, but it's too late for chili. Not for Arrow, though. Arrow apparently likes late night chili, which is awesome. So, no one's here to judge your preferences of chili and the time you eat it. Got some jelly beans here. Maybe I can have some of these to wake me up, and if Santino says something, I'll buy him more. If you want to play more, that's fine. No, I'm getting tired. So, iron tapes are a good idea. Who knows if we'll get blocked or not? Also, I'm pretty sure I fixed this, but live stream 113, like, I think like right around the 2 hour mark, it just it freezes. So I trimmed out all the part after that froze, so that should be. If you're wanting to watch live stream 113, that is fixed. I was playing Friday Night Funkin' last night with Santino, and we were fighting Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. And at a certain point, he starts putting random arrows all over the screen. Not only is it really annoying, but the game crashed when he did it, so I don't know. Okay. Let's watch some tapes. I really, 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 really like jelly beans. All right.
Sooner or later, that boy was destined to fall at my feet. I am Pilon.
Toonami Dragon Ball.
Tonight I sleep without my nightlight.
Second part of Live Stream 83 got blocked and we can't see it on your playlist. Interesting. We'll have to check that out, see what I can do. Well, we have Toonami going here. And you have Dragon Ball where Goku is fighting Grandpa Gohan. So that's cool. I gotta get a statue of Bulma. All right, hang on. Watch it. English closing credits to Dragon Ball here.
For Pilaf and his destructive power suits to get it. The adventure continues next time on Dragon Ball.
Be as brave as you can be, a childlike love, a fantasy. Make your dreams come true. You'll see fantasy. Magic can happen to you.
I'm gonna have to ask for a laptop for Christmas.
Viewer discretion is advised.
In Chinese business card etiquette, cards should be exchanged by being held in both hands when offered to the other person. Offering it with one hand is considered ill-mannered.
Interesting. This is Al Hazard, I think. Yeah. What's the community over like on Web Archive? Or is there a community, or is it just like, you know, I don't know. I mean, I don't care. I'm just curious. Yeah, definitely the OVA El Hazard was really good, and then the Wanderers was even better. And you know, this seemed cool. I just don't remember. I don't remember much of. I remember like watching this and thinking like, I mean, it's okay, but it definitely was not as good as the previous two.
A chance encounter with bandits leaves Lena, the teenage sorceress, and Guri, the
I don't think I should get in trouble for having footage of the Slayers on a commercial. So it's less of an organized community and just a repository of various digital libraries. I just know I see some old Adult Swim and Toonami get lots of views. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I gotta get on that, man. I'm really looking forward to whatever donut my stepdad gets for Sunday school tomorrow.
Stop IRS abuse now.
Yeah, stop IRS abuse now. Enough is enough. You're gonna get Ronnie Deutsch on your ass.
Settle your tax nightmare for just pennies on the dollar. The law offices of Ronnie Deutsch will aggressively negotiate with the IRS and settle any back owed taxes, levies, liens, and penalties for just pennies on the dollar. Call the law office of Ronnie Deutsch.
Perfect place to get away with uploading stuff like old anime and not have to go running for your life. Well, that sounds really nice. Alright, let's fast forward here. The art in here looks like the kind of like the art of Turned a Gundam, or also Plasma Sword. I mean, it's good, you know, for sure.
Phone call. In the last 2 months, our interest rates have come down. The finance charges aren't there anymore.
Are you kidding me? And with interest rates like that, I could just die.
With bill collectors, frustrated with increasing balances and high.
Do you recall Sol Bianca or Kinish Cop? Those were after I lost the channel. Yeah, I don't think I had either of those shows on international channel. They were Legend of Black Heaven was the last new anime before I lost the channel.
All the business in about 20 minutes. Next thing you know, I'm on my way to financial freedom.
So don't wait another day. Gather your most recent bills and credit card statements and call the number on your screen. And leave the rest to us. It's just that simple. Debt-free is more than just our name. It's our commitment to you.
The VCR is like pushed a little farther over than normal, so just having to take a little bit of a stretch to reach it. Because now I've got these random big speakers in my game room. Still gotta, once I get paid, try to track down that Alhazard the Wanderer soundtrack. I'm pretty sure they don't have some of the English music on YouTube. Slayer's next. I can't show this, or I'll get in trouble. Did they show the original Alhazard OVA and IC? Yes, they did. They showed the OVA. They showed the Wanderers. They showed what was it called? Like Return to the Magnificent World or something, and then Magnificent World 2. So yeah, that's what they showed on International Channel. I think they showed 4 Alhazard series, and they were definitely good. But I thought that the last 2 were kind of boring, if memory serves me correctly, and that the first 2 were fantastic, especially the Wanderers. I love the Wanderers to this day, so really, really good stuff. Dude, Slayers had such ridiculously good music. The reason for life, Dodo Ketai. Yeah, nice stuff here. Ooh, commercials. Surudube's Salute to Families. TV Japan just, I mean, it's okay, but I remember they used to like show stuff on TV Japan on international channels. Like, dude, the stuff they're showing on Ayamatsuda, there's stuff they're showing on TV Japan is not as good as stuff they're showing on international channel. Alright, let's see what else we got on this tape here. I bet it's gonna have some Revolution on it. No, it can't. So this would be Friday. Slayer stuff would be on a Friday. I don't know. Let's say Skip Tape and Revolution this week, or maybe is that another tape? I don't know. There was someone on a Reddit thread looking for Slayers on International Channel. Well, send them my way. I have the whole series.
I can pass the DMV driver's test. It has definitely improved my vision.
Have you always longed for fuller, rounder, firmer breasts, a sexy cleavage?
All right,
Now
fellas,
you can
time for
increase
some
your
fan
bust size up
service.
to a whole cup size instantly with Wonder Bust. Just look at the amazing difference Wonder Bust can make. Wonder Bust is a breakthrough topical gel that makes breasts
Listen,
look up to a
guys.
cup size larger. That's right.
If
You can also increase
those
your bust
vector
size instantly with
boobs
a
don't
topical gel.
inspire
Just
you
put
to
on
get
that
Wonder
fucking
Bust,
amazing
I don't know
breast
what
liquid
will.
to swell and expand as soon as you apply Wonder Bust. The result? Fuller, firmer, rounder, shapelier looking breasts right before your eyes, and the results last for hours. Look, we use Wonder Bust on just one of our model's breasts. Minutes later, just look at the difference Wonder Bust has made. This model
All right, well,
before
yeah,
Wonder Bust,
Biggie Smalls
32
over
inches.
there.
We had her apply Wonder Bust and measured her breast again just a minute later. A 2-inch increase in her bust line, now 34 inches. You've heard of the Wonder Bra. Well, imagine all the wonder without the special bra. And the results really are instant. Look at the difference Wonder Bust can make to you.
This is literally one of the greatest commercials I've ever seen. So.
Here's what Wonder Bust did for Katie, and just look at the difference in Marie. Again and again, the results prove that Wonder Bust really works. Fuller, sexier breasts, firmer, rounder, a killer cleavage.
I mean, they definitely knew.
Never have worn a daring bikini.
Did it get any replies?
I was so flat.
Haven't
But
checked the
now I
thread.
love going to the beach and I wear my bikini and all of my clothes with confidence. It's the first time I've actually had a cleavage.
Ever since I started using Wonder Bust, my boyfriend cannot keep his hands off me. I can't get over how much attention I'm getting from men, and not just my boyfriend. I guess I never knew what I was missing.
Now you too can look sexy in those low-cut tops, that plunging neckline, that daring bikini. Start getting the attention you deserve today. Increase your bust size instantly with Wonder Bust. Call 1-800-806-3386.
The only way this commercial would be any better is if that dude with the dreads was King Opal from the Soul Crusaders.
Call 1-800-806-3386.
Incidentally, if you want to see some Soul Crusaders, check out my channel. Do. Oh man, I love the bumpers for Slayers. Alright. I looked away for a split second, and now I see scantily clad women once I come back. You're welcome, Arrow. You're welcome. Alright. That was the Wonder Bust, okay? It temporarily blows up your boobs, apparently. So you'll get plenty of attention from your boyfriend and just men in general. You won't realize what you've been missing out on until after you use the Wonder Bust and see what a desirable babe you become with your perfect round boobies. Nice. All right, music video heaven.
Did you guys watch the MVH Top 10 last week? The reason why I asked this question is because tonight's first music video was a candidate for the #1 spot last week. I'm talking about Dana's song Diamond. One of her
This is a good song.
Video again. This is what they wrote. Hey, I just saw your
I believe I have this song on my channel.
So if you could play her again, I would love it. Kristen. Kristen, thank you very much for your email. Hopefully Dana will hold on to that spot in the top 10.
This is a good song. They also used to show this on international channel commercials for Music Video Heaven. Yeah, song's got some real kick to it. This is like much better than the kind of, I mean, not that this stuff was bad, but like there was a lot of like really heavy drama laden Korean R&B that usually had to deal with like just people dying in absurd soap opera-y ways, you know. And I mean, it was fine, you know, it was good. But this is like my style here. I want like poppy music and, you know, fast cuts and lights everywhere and the dancing and energy and multi-layers of things. My thanks go to the international channel for into you for capturing that moment. Yes, thank you. You're welcome. I wonder how you do those shaky effects like that. I have no idea. can totally drive up the viewer count on this live stream by like screenshotting that like, you know, breast enhancer commercial. I want to say this video was getting like put in the #1 spot so much that the VJs, I don't know if they retired it or they kind of were urging people to vote for other things. But the song's too damn good. It's just too good. People just want to keep hearing it. The thing about Korean music too is that you can tend to show it on YouTube and not get in trouble. 90 South Korean music was involved. 90%. 90% of South Korean music videos were involved in a car crash. Yes, that is true. Why would you retire a song that people wanted? LOL. I hear you, man. MTV used to do that on Total Request Live too.
That was Diamond by Dana. This next music video.
Oh, back to Love Potion. Now, there was actually a J-drama called Wedding Planner, and Chemistry did the opening credits to it, and I want to say I have that on the channel as well. I'm not sure if we got blocked in Japan or not.
Attention inventors. Call toll free to hear it in your home. Ask about our free show.
Bose. Wave Radio.
Experience big stereo sound.
This is like the same video you showed last time. Is Dana even still in the singing business anymore? I know Bo is still. I have absolutely no idea. I don't keep up enough with J-pop, and I certainly don't keep up enough with K-pop. Yes, I think I taped that twice. This is gonna be Dragon Ball. No, hey. So, okay. I definitely... There's Boa. Speaking of Boa. Cutting Machan's hair with a Flowbee. I mean, that sounds like good watching to me. So I have this on my channel, and it did get a few views. And I use a few by like, I mean, there's well over 100, maybe 1,000. I don't remember, but Ayumi Hamasaki's 24th birthday, and then Machan pretending to like eat one of her dogs. Who was like a little chihuahua. So I don't know, it was pretty funny.
朝からいやいやそれぞれに入ってましてゲストの皆さんとキーワードトークをするとしかも4つのこれが全員有名人とは限らないまあうわ誰これはもうそれは上げてみないもう全部がスキャンティーかもわからないそうでよもう
You know, Machan and Hamachan have just such good style, you know. I mean, Machan's just, you know, he always wears a suit that, you know, it looks fine, but then, like, Hamachan really brings the drip with his cool ensembles, his casual ensembles. I'm still pretty sure Dana was an SM Entertainment. Feels like K-pop leaned a little too hard into electronic music. There's definitely a lot of stuff like that, but a lot more Japanese stuff tends to be more varied. I like 2000s K-pop because I don't like anime music. I would agree with International Channel for my own personal tastes. Yes. The more it sounded like anime music, the better. Alright, let's fast forward to some music here. Alright, here we go. Very nice, very nice. Very nice. Cute, smooth sounds. A lot of K-pop girl groups started copying the Pussycat Doll formula. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing. But I do like the anime sound better. This is a great song to listen to around Christmas time. Aw, very good, man. I never really liked the Nissan commercials on Hey Hey Hey. I mean, they weren't like horrible, but I always liked the Japanese commercials better. I mean, I know Nissan's a Japanese car company, but it's not the same, man.
The 210 horsepower supercharged Nissan Xterra.
Gyoza.
アート引っ越しセンターです。
あら、この間引っ越してきたばかりなのに、奥さん、もう引っ越しちゃうの？アート引っ越しセンターでお部屋の模様替え無料なんです。無料？お部屋の模様替え？
アート引っ越しセンターでは引っ越し後1年間家具の移動を無料で行います。 詳しくはお電話で。
いいわね。
Alright, we got Ayusan next there.
いや、そうやね。だからね。いや、面白かったよ、今の話は。でも、面白いなりにも客にしたら、もうええと。もうええから早くスキャンティーを出せ。いや、ほんまに。もうまあまあ今日はねちょっとキャラクターがね結構みんなぶっ飛んでますね。ああはいはいはいはい。ここはねちょっとまだ置いとく。
Alright, gang. Speed this along a little bit here. There's Boa.
韓国生まれの彼女は2000年13歳で歌手デビュー。そのデビューアルバムはなんといきなり驚異の30万枚を売り上げ、韓国で新人としては異例のヒットとなった。そして日本でも昨年5月にデビュー。今年3月に発売されたファーストアルバムはオリコン初登場1位を受け、80万枚のセールスを記録した。まさに韓国と日本を股にかける歌姫、ボアのキーワードはこちら。日本のここがわからない。
Boa looking super stylish. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm just going to grab a quick snack. Keep making sure I stay nice and lucid. I'll be right back.
それはただなんですよ。
Oof.
はい。で、なんでお金を払わなきゃいけないかっていう質問があったんですよ。
ああなるほどなるほど。いやいやでもいいんじゃないですか。もう日本で食べてもそのままファーッと出ていった。いやパクられるよ。大丈夫大丈夫。大丈夫大丈夫。いやあなたどうせ家でつけてるんでしょ。
それはそうですね。
家で山ほど答えおろして。あれちなみにキムチは美味しいですか。
ああ、甘いですね。
甘い。まだ辛さが足りない。
そうですよね。
こんな韓国は本当にどうなってるんでしょう。だったらすぐ出てきそうやもんね。男の化粧がわからない。
ボアが初めて日本に来た時にホテルで泊まったんですね。でホテルに入るとベルボーイさんがいるじゃないですか。でベルボーイさんがいてなんかすっごい眉毛きれいにつけてすっごい真っ白で化粧してたんですよ。
Alright, we are back.
でおばけだなと思ったら
And I have these, I have these nuts right here. Very good. Nice stuff. All right, Boa, let's fast forward here to your performance. This is apparently a very cool comedy group that Downtown performed in. That was good stuff. Alright.
Apples and pears is remarkably simple. It's the handy kitchen tool that holds whatever you feel, cut, or core. It's fast and easy to use.
At a grocer near you.
Friday on the International Channel. The best Cantonese movies are on the Hong Kong Movie Express.
Ah, the Hong Kong Movie Express.
Misadventures, stirring dramas, wacky satires, romantic comedies, or chilling thrillers, you can get it all here on the Hong Kong Movie Express. Friday at 3 a.m. Eastern, 12 a.m.
Looking
Pacific,
good.
only on International Channel.
どっちみたい。これもじゃあ上さん決めていいですよ。こっち？こっちが見たい。こっち。オープン。
I don't know if I know this guy here.
おへや。言うと思ったけど、やっぱり一人ずつやっぱ片付けていかんとこがいいでしょ、それはね。大人ですから我慢してください。あと2分で寝るとこですね。
Alright. Must be in Hey Hey Hey, Korean Music Countdown, and Revolution at the same time. Yes, she does.
また人気。すごい税金対策じゃないですか。
So if you want to see this whole clip, you can check this out on my channel.
写真あるよ、写真。はいはい。リンゴちゃん。リンゴちゃんっていうの？なんでリンゴちゃん？
いや、なんかね、
大阪におるリンゴちゃん汚いで。ハイヒールのリンゴちゃんやけど。メロンちゃん。メロンちゃん。おお、これまた全然種類違うやないな。
そうですね。
ね。
Pan out a little bit, where you can see IU up in the corner.
お前の口から言えや。ロングコート長。
チワワって毛が長いのと短いのがいて、
Right. Hang on right back. I'm gonna get one more snack.
あ、これ変なやつな。カナダってことでしょ。おはようございます。おはようございます。いいわ。
これも来たじゃないですか。
ああ、来た、これも来た。
モヒカンだった子。
あ、うまい、もう一回なくなってるよ。
新しい子です。
あ、これ新しい。プリン、プリンちゃん。なんでプリンちゃんって言うの？
なんかプリプリしてあるんですよ。
あ、で最後はバニラちゃん。
これはね、色がね、バニラ色なんです。
これでもいいな。これで6匹。
ずっと待ってたの。このおじちゃんたちがまたしたんだよ。
Aw, puppers.
なんでですか？なんでですか？なんでですか？かわいい、怖いって。飼えないんですよね、うちの犬はあんまり。
お前今この音してたよ。すごい震えてるわ。
ね、怖いみたいですね。
もう一匹
Yeah, Ayumi is rightly concerned about the safety of those dogs.
あ、これかわいいでも。あ、これかわいいわ。
怖いですよね。
ごっつ震えてる。いつも震えてないの。
腰違ってですね。どうして？
かわいいからやんか。続いてはテレビ番組始めました。これどういうことですか？なるんですか？
そうなんですよ。
司会で？
はい。
アーティストさんが呼んで。
歌と来てください。ね。
俺らはほらよそのとこ行ったらあんまり喋れへん。いや、そうそう。
I remember, like, the only, like, good thing about the Dragon Ball Evolution movie was, Ayumi Hamasaki's song at the end of it.
House 麻婆豆腐の素、みんな喜ぶ本格中華。
Yeah, I know I say it every time. I love these commercials. They're so pretty and relaxing. There we go. Her hey appearances and performances were always fantastic. Sorry if I'm not talking that much. I'm chewing cheese. How's that for a soundbite? Smooth sounds. Now we're kicking it up a little bit here. Her stuff was really well produced, you know? Like, she could do, like, you know, really, like, cool fast songs, like, Evolution and... What was it called? Sky High was, I think, what's one of her early ones? Here's some boa for you. What other dub do you tend to record besides IC? Well, pretty much anything I like. At this time, International Channel was the main thing, but also, like, you know, pro wrestling, the A-Team, Miami Vice. I was taping Power Rangers Dino Thunder quite a bit because Tommy had come back as a teacher in that and was the Black Ranger. Thought that was super cool. Songs on the TV radio station. Yeah, I do have this one on my channel as well, the Gun Dogs. You know, I still try to tape, like, if I'm like watching current Japanese TV, I'll try to, like, you know, I'll try to tape, like, music stations or, like, the commercials that they show during, you know, whatever random anime I might stumble across. I mean, if you look at this tape, my tapes, like, I got a lot of stuff of, like, syndicated episodes of the glory days of The Simpsons, like, you know, from 92 to 97. They used to show them after school on the weekdays at, like, 7. They used to show them at, like, 6 to 6:30 on the Syracuse channel, and then 7 to 8 on the Binghamton channel. So I used to just tape those, like, all the time. I've got like Homer gaining 61 pounds to get on disability. I got Frank Grimes. I got Mr. Plow. I got like Bleeding Gums Murphy dying and showing him on the Bill Cosby show. Like I got a lot of really awesome Simpsons stuff. Before the show sucked. I also randomly would tape myself playing video games sometimes. So, and like now, I still will try to tape like some City Hunter or some Orange Road. Beautiful song Voyage that IU is singing. International channel, how's it going? Yes. Get that Diego and International channel are getting well acquainted here.
I'm 80 years old and I can read without glasses.
There you go, International channel. And this is like your favorite commercial.
10 million people in the country who thought I'd have to wear glasses or contacts for the rest of my life. Boy, was I wrong. There is another
I'm going to
alternative.
grab another beverage while you're getting wowed by this eyesight commercial.
I know I was. I wanted out of my glasses, but not through surgery. I didn't think it was possible until I discovered a powerful program called the See Clearly method. In just minutes a day, I'm seeing better, and my son Sean is completely out of his glasses after only a few weeks. If you don't eliminate or reduce your need for glasses and contacts in 30 days, they will refund your money, guaranteed. So call today for a free video that introduces the power of the See Clearly method without laser surgery.
My vision is improved, so I don't need to wear glasses. I can pass the DMV driver's test.
It has definitely improved my vision.
There you go. It has definitely improved my vision.
Viewer discretion is advised.
In Holland, even birthday years are called crown years, and the birthday child receives an especially large gift on a crown year birthday.
So some We Gotta Power. Oh no, it's GT. Oh yeah, we can't watch GT's opening. It always gets us in trouble. I mean, I don't. Can we like talk over Dragon Ball GT's intro, or I mean, maybe if I just like avert the camera, it'll be a little better. But yeah, I don't know. For whatever reason, you always get in trouble because of GT's opening credits, and a lot of the time, like the stream will like get blocked or something like that, because we have GT opening credits on. I mean, quite frankly, GT needs all the love it can get. That is like, the least liked Dragon Ball series. And, I don't know. I've said this a million times, but I definitely like the character designs in GT, but story-wise, it was very disappointing. I guess we'll only know while we have it in the background now, right? I'll describe it to you right now. So Goku, Pan, and Trunks are flying toward the screen. Chibi Goku's doing his Kamehameha, and Trunks is slicing some robot with his sword. Incidentally, did Trunks ever use his sword in GT? It was a huge waste. Dude, they just did not think stuff through on Dragon Ball GT. It was such a wasted opportunity. It's like they were desperate to get something done, and so they came up with a scenario and didn't really know how it was going to play out. And yeah, I don't know. But I really do. There's things about GT that I do like, though. It's a very pretty anime, and it's got fantastic music. And, I mean, even story-wise, there's some cute stuff in it, but just the whole, neglecting Gohan, Trunks, once they get back to Earth, Goten, like it's just Goku. It's just basically Goku, Vegeta, and Pan show. Once they get back to Earth, and then it's when they're in space. Like I actually don't, even though people thought it was boring, but like I actually didn't mind the space stuff that much because it didn't really screw with any of the other characters' legacies. It was just kind of these guys in space meandering around. But like I said, I mean, even just the whole payoff was screwed up. I don't even think they realized when they wrote this that it's like killing Piccolo would be the only way to get rid of the Black Star Dragon Balls. I mean, maybe there was a way around that. Like, I don't know, go to Namek and use the Namekian Dragon Balls to negate the Black Star ones. I don't know. I mean, there's definitely ways around it. Or you could store the Black Star Dragon Balls in the Room of Spirit and Time. Alright.
We've all lost the burger through the grill. Now I have so much control I can take it right over to my plate.
Man, those are some quality burgers.
It'll even pick up a thin dime, which makes it perfect for serving up those pickles and getting the last few olives out of the jar. Now you can have your very own Chef Wizard for only
Dude, that's fantastic. It's like they've combined the best of tongs with the best of a whisk.
There's nothing else like it. Throw away that strainer because your Chef Wizard is a great spaghetti server. And then we can serve up those meatballs. And it's a great salad server. Chef Wizard is perfect for
Dude, this is like legitimately the only kitchen utensil you need.
Don't forget how it
You can throw everything else out.
Dishwasher safe and it locks for easy storage. Call now, we'll send you Chef Wizard for only $4.
I'm not trying to be like snarky and sarcastic. I'm being legitimate. Like this thing is. I mean, I'm kind of using the logic of the infomercial too, but I mean this is fantastic. It's like not only can we put a man on the moon, but we can also make it so that you can whisk your eggs, strain your pasta, and flip your pan food all in one fell swoop. It's fantastic. Mr. Kermy hamburger. All right, good deal, man. Hope you're enjoying your hamburgers, Mr. Kermy. You gotta love International Channel trivia. Yes. This is gonna happen next time on GT. The animation on Dragon Ball GT was fantastic, though. I don't know if we're going to get in trouble for this. Hitori Janai. This is a really pretty song, which we do have on the channel. Cool thing about this closing credits was that they used a lot of the Toriyama concept art. I don't know if a lot, but they do use some of it. Oh, copyrighted audio. Whatever. I love this song. Yeah, so do I, man. It's a really pretty song. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully our stream doesn't get blocked, but we'll go back to that right there for a minute. Yeah, Dean had some really pretty songs. And it's actually, it's pretty cool because they also did, if memory serves me correctly, the closing credits to Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0. Yeah, it makes me cry too. Ooh, Adult Swim. Ah, C-Lab. I don't know if we'll get in trouble for showing C-Lab 2021, but this show is, like, fantastic. A lot of the Adult Swim shows, like, started out phenomenal, and then as they started to, like, run out of ideas, they basically just started to get, like, very, like, dark and weird and shock value-y, and I mean, you could just tell they were out of ideas, so they were just trying to be, like, edgy, and they didn't really filter things, and that definitely was, to their detriment. I mean, it's true that, there was a period of time where they would kind of like, it was almost like their humor was like growing as it was starting to expand more into edgy, absurd territory. But at a certain, there's a tipping point to like edgy and absurd, and then like just unpleasant and off-putting. And I think those cartoons definitely crossed that, and Adult Swim stopped being something for just like kind of good-natured, warped nerds, and started to be something more for just nihilistic, angry hipsters. So I will tell you, I am going to rewind a little bit here because again, I hope we don't get in trouble for this, but I really, really. There's this fantastic Aqua Teen Hunger Force thing right here. Hang on.
For gay people, that's why.
Hang on a second, so.
You doubt me? Well, let's compute it, and I will solve the answer to your face. Come on, to the crime lab. You hush! You want to damage the search engine? Computer, search for teeth and black conspiracy. And Metallica. Who Justin Timberlake? Please hush up. The search needs complete silence to work. Oh, shoot, I forgot. I'm sorry. Well, I'm sorry.
So, alright. For those of you who had desktop computers in the early 2000s, this was a very funny episode that basically, played with the concepts of, like, searching the internet, having a bunch of pop-up ads, not really knowing how the technology worked. Just I don't know. It was really funny. And the thing about Aqua Teen Hunger Force that was like also really funny was it was like Happy Meal toys crossed with a sitcom, crossed with like teenage college guy insanity. So it was just like the funniest. With APR like that, I could just die. All right. Anyway, I love Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and again, that's another show that, like, as it progressed, it just got dark and unpleasant, and it's like when it started, it was like cute and warped and crazy, So, yeah, I don't know, but I guess they just they went too far. So, yeah. It's already 2021, so you shouldn't get in trouble. I don't know. I don't want to really show anymore because I don't want to get in trouble. And that's the end of the tape right there. So that was it. So, well, what is it? We got 10 more minutes to 3 hours, and it is 2:44. I don't know, maybe we should grab at least one more tape and just kind of see what random nonsense we can find on it. I got a pile of tapes here on the stairs, so. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got Sonic. That's what we got here. So, do. And we have Hulk Hogan and TNA. That is after the international channel, so we'll skip that for right now. Dino Thunder after the international channel. 1940s thing. I have no idea what this is. I don't know if you watched the Soul Hunter 22 tape. This has got good stuff on it. And it's stuff that I definitely put on the channel. So, let's check it out. No, I know we watched the Soul Hunter 22 tape because that's me on... This is me on Revolution. Did we... Tyler Exceptional Episode Part 1. Did we... I don't know if we watched this or not, so this might be worth checking out. There's more tapes around, you know, and you got other stuff too. I mean, there's like Video Circus anime tapes that I have, but we might get in trouble for. I don't know if we get in trouble for showing those. I mean, some people are able to upload old anime and it's fine, and then it, you know, sometimes they'll get taken down, or, you know, Kenny Lauderdale went through a bunch of drama recently, so I don't know.
What you're about to see will astound you. It's my real baby, the amazing living baby. Hold her in your arms.
I mean, that thing looks just like a real baby.
Lifelike movements have made front page news and have even been seen on
What?
NBC's Today Show.
What? What front page news is that baby puppet on? What?
My real baby is the new finger
It's like, yeah, man, I mean, the New York Times is got absolutely nothing better to talk about.
Give a unique and special gift that children love. Get big discounts on twins and triplets. Choose between light or dark My Real Baby today.
Call 800
In case you want your My Real Baby with some flavor.
for $19.99 plus shipping, or send check or money order to the address shown. Sorry, no CODs.
Ooh, I've got Charles in charge on here?
Buddy, Stephanie's coming over tonight. I do not want to be interrupted. Do me a favor, go outside and text me.
Okay, let's see if we can watch the intro to Charles in Charge. I love Charles in Charge. Okay, so I used to love taping Charles in Charge on the Binghamton Fox on I want to say it was on Sunday afternoons.
That's no interest until May 2003. If you come to Oak Express through Monday, November 26th. Oak Express, 665 Harry L. Drive in Binghamton.
It's really funny because I ended up living on Harry L. Drive when I went to college in Binghamton.
Where they are welcome in Vesto. We'll have that update on Monday here on Fox 40 News.
Ah, local news.
You're watching Fox 40 WICC-TV Binghamton.
They were like watching the opening credits to Charles in Charge. Aw, man.
If, if that's okay with you, and you want to leave now, I will go.
Okay, it looks like we are back, which is are we back? I don't know. It said it was reconnecting, and then it said my stream has been temporarily blocked because we're detecting copyrighted audio and video. So I don't know if we're back, but I mean we might be back. Arrow, do you see Noel on your end? I don't know. Do you see? Could you see me? You tell me, man. Um, so yeah, I was just rambling on about how Family Guy had a Charles in Charge like opening credits like like kind of skit, and like I just remember like they were talking about how like the sweater budget on the show was like ridiculously expensive and all that other stuff. So and I was gonna bring that up because like Scott Baio was like wearing this like rocking sweater. Okay, you're back. That is good. How long have I been back? Have I been like talking the whole time? Um, yes. Okay. Good deal. Good deal. Well, I'm glad I'm back. I guess you flew too close to the sun. I don't know. I just figured since they weren't like saying they weren't like pulling the stream down or anything like that. So I don't know. It's quite possible that we're gonna have to cut the Charles in Charge or whatever out. I don't know, man. Like, I mean, I'm talking over it. I don't know. I mean, maybe I was just like too quiet or something. I mean, we've been streaming for like literally. I was gone for a good 3 or 4 minutes. Okay, that's I don't know, man. Like 5 minutes. Okay. So who knows how long I was? When did Charles in Charge cut out? What is the last thing you saw on the stream? Um, did you see Scott Baio's cool cardigan? That is, I mean, because that's what I was talking about when it cut out. It was like Scott Baio had a cool cardigan, and like Erica Laniak had this like 80s girl high waisted pants and like a teal blouse. And I was like going on about like how cool everyone looked in the 80s. And yeah, I don't know that. And then I looked over at the phone and it's like your stream has been blocked. I'm like, darn it. And then the international channel texted me, and he's like, hey man, your stream's been blocked. And I'm like, for how long? And he's like, I don't know, it was like a minute ago. And so I don't know. So I know little about that show. I know too little about the show to have paid attention to anything. Okay, fine. What was the last thing I was talking about? Do you remember that? Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out like when I got blocked. I remember you were talking about how Willie Ames was in a Bible show or something. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. So I don't. I think I figured out when. I don't think I talked too much after I got yanked. Because I want to say Willie Ames was like he was like a comedy Bible superhero. Scott Baio was Fonzie's nephew. Yes, he was. Yeah, he was Chachi. Yeah, I was talking about like 50s nostalgia. And were you listening to me talk about that 70s show? I talked a little bit about that 70s show and how it was like not as it didn't present like Happy Days presented like an ideal happy view of the 50s, and that 70s show was more about like how people remembered how fun it was to get stoned in their basement, which I don't recommend and don't do. I didn't hear, so that must have gotten cut then. You're talking about how your VCRs and how people take older sitcoms for granted. Yes, that is true. At least about as recent as I can remember. Okay, okay. So, all right. Well, that's good. Nice. Well, hopefully, we get to keep the Charles in Charge stuff because I really like that sitcom, and hopefully, I've been able to introduce you guys to the wonders of Charles in Charge. I mean, it's like 2:20, so we should probably wrap up the stream. It's definitely been fun. I was getting a little drowsy, but as always, the VHS tapes have a revitalizing power. So, yeah, good stuff. Yeah, Good Night International Channel, yes. Well, I'm going to get to bed. Probably watch some Charles in Charge on my phone now that I've been watching it on my cool VHS tape. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'll try to upload some like various forms of content. Like you said, I still got to upload. Still got to review Final Fantasy X. I did just review Luigi's Mansion with Santino not too long ago. This was about a week ago ish. Maybe about 5-6 days. So yeah, that's a review that we got up on the channel, and I will try to see what else I can do. Thankfully, I think I have like one full week of school, but then the week after that, we're veering into Thanksgiving territory, so that'll be fun. That'll get us a couple of days off of school, so that'll be cool. We'll try to do something fun. Maybe on like Black Friday or Cyber Saturday or like who knows, man. Anywho, I'm gonna let you guys go to bed. Although International Channel, it's not too late for you, but for me and Arrow, it is pretty late. So, thank you all for watching. Thank you for bearing with me and my nonsense. And until next time, guys, my name is Noel. You take care, and I will see you guys in the very near future. Stay positive and stay good. Bye bye.